the island of Spain. Remember, first building limestone, 1502. You see, I told you before, this cordon we see here, this look like the votes of Franciscan, the first priest. I told you before, you remember? The first one to the right side, that's his main chastity, the second one purity, and the last one obedience. That's the Museum Taino actually right now. Taino Museums. The first population live here before. Taino Indians. That's the best people live here before. We all mix the race and Dominican. Some percent, for example, African, Spaniola, and Taino Aborigine people. So, we're Palacio de los Gobernadores, la Isla Española, Capitanía Generales. Palace, government, and the island Española, the captain and general. The president, this is the first government building founded for Spain people 1512. And inside there, the generals, captain, live there. And the inside there, we have the three ships when Christopher Colombo come to the island. You remember the names?
The names? The Pina and the Santa Maria.
Exactly. And actually, it's the first, that was the new history. The first government palace, 1947.
Seen the place where Ferdinand and Isabella
Oh yeah, I see the face.
gave him like the charter or whatever to come over here. I've seen in Seville where he came through on the river and like launched his ships, and when he came back. Now this is kind of like pulling a full circle.
Sí, espérame, dame buscarte algo. Okay, come over here. We don't have the whole here. That's represent the history when Christopher Colombo come here. Him bring goat and cow. We see there. Come over here.
And pigs. Art's amazing.
So, ánimo, 1, 2, 3. This is the first sundials we see here. That's founded for Spain people, 1753. That's sundial, that's word in the sun. Come over here, let me show you. When the sun comes to the north, that's north, and thus southwest. When the sun comes to the southwest, they give the metal, which is the shame. You see the shame?
Yeah.
And the shame to the water. Actually, right now it's 4 o'clock afternoon. Take the pictures.
Yeah, I know. And it's 5 o'clock.
I don't know if the drone is looking at us, but I wave.
So, why is it saying 4 if it's 5?
It's technically it's 4:53.
There is no 5, is there? Does it go? Oh, it goes up.
Apparently, like one of them is the time, and the other.
And Christopher Colombo. Te va. This guy is not Christopher Colombo. Okay. This guy is the Nicola Dovando, the third government, founded the Colonial Zone, founded Santo Domingo, 1502. The building we see the left side. This building is the building of Diego. Diego is the son, the Christopher Colombo. This building construction for Spain people, 1511. This building have 513 years. And the Plaza España, Plaza Spain Square, Christopher Colombo Square, Nicola Dovando. And outside, we see the 2K. You know, you're going to the Tres Ojos, beautiful place there. And the lighthouse, the tomb, the Christopher Colombo.
Very cool.
Our plastic, because I literally broke it in less than 24 hours. Same thing happened. So I got 3 necklaces.
Tres, my brother. You know what I mean, my brother? Mi hermano.
Mi hermano. I know that.
But she speaks.
I know a few words.
She speaks very good Spanish. But she's a little bit shy a little bit. Come on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1.
5, 5, 6.
Demóntalo acá. Si son colombianos.
So what ship is that from?
So
Which ship was that from?
That's from Salamanca. Those Spain here, 17 1724. In Spanish, ancha. You know what it means? 1724. Let's bring here for Spain people. That's the real one.
So, I don't know how much you know about the history of the island, but Spain ditched them in
Let me explain to you this. This church, this building we see here, this was construction for the third priest. What the first priest? Franciscan order. What the number twice? Dominicanos. They come here 1510. Jesuits, you know the Jesuits? You got a lot of Jesuits in America. They come here 1714. And 1747, they founded this church.
Okay, so this building that we are touring here is the National Pantheon. It's a mausoleum here in Santo Domingo, located in the Colonial Zone. A little bit of history about it. The exact date of construction is unknown, but historians believe it was between 1714 and 1755. It originally served as a church for the Jesuits. However, they were expelled from the country in 1767. And over the years since then, the building has been given various uses. It stored tobacco, was headquarters of the First Dominican Theater. There were so many different uses, government offices until 1956. And in 1958, during the Trujillo era, it was restored at a very high price and subsequently named the National Pantheon. So here it houses remains of national heroes, both civilian and military. The majestic chandelier that you see hanging in the center of the chapel was a gift from Francisco Franco of Spain to Trujillo. Directly beneath the chandelier is a flame that burns 24 hours a day. This is a beautiful, beautiful place where you'll see the Dominican flag, you'll see the flags of the Air Force, the Navy, the Army. There's always presidential guards in full dress. It's just a beautiful area. You can look up and see there are different people with plaques on the walls and different people buried there. But it's a beautiful, beautiful mausoleum that has been, kind of repurposed here in the Colonial Zone. So amazing building, but just kind of sit back and kind of enjoy some of the sights here.
Founder Santo Domingo, founder of the Hispaniola Island. So we're gonna go into inside. Let's go to the inside.
So the home of the founder and now a nice hotel. Okay. Nicolas Davando.
Nothing for see there, but it's home that Rodrigo Martinez before.
Check out the train. What's up? And the Porsche.
$15.05. This building have 520 years. You want to go into inside?
Yes.
It's very important. Let's go. 20 minutes. Take your time. Go to second place.
Do you want me to pay for the tickets?
No, that's free. Today is free.
Oh,
you
gracias.
have the best free.
So here's the Fernandez de Azevedo again, whatever. It's really pretty with that. I don't know if you can get a picture.
This is the fortress you were talking about? This is awesome. Gonzalo Fernandez de Oviedo.
I was here the whole time reading that the last time we were here.
Now it's for 20 minutes. We can go through this and go up. It's going to get a little hot and musty, but I was here with
Okay.
There's your history, but you can see it like not just as it is today, but as it might have been. And it's right next door, you see, to where the guy was.
Oh
Like they
yeah.
showed us the
Oh sorry, I
hotel.
was gonna look at this. The Fortress, 1502. 32 ships arrived. Okay.
Look at the prison.
So he was the governor of Hispaniola.
Oh, Ellie and me.
2,500 settlers. Very cool. Okay. Where are we going? It's
They
raining.
threw him in a pit.
Go
Let's go to
inside.
the front. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to look at the prison.
It goes down.
It just goes down.
Another time became
Prison
a symbol
Fortress.
Very
of sinister and gloomy
European.
place and painful.
Yeah,
a
you can
painful
see it down
memory
there.
for the Dominicans during the oppressive right. Here, political leaders.
So the office called me. When you finish, you pay the ticket himself.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 tickets when you finish. Okay. Take your time. Go to the second floor. To the right side is different.
Before the Europeans arrived, there was a village of kind of Indians on the west bank of the River. Arrival of the first Spaniards, who established the Nueva Isabela settlement on the east bank of the river. New settlers from the original settlement of La Isabela in the north of the island get to the new settlement. A hurricane causes heavy losses in both settlements. The new governor, Nicolás de Obando, is sent by the King of Spain to found a new city. Santo Domingo is built on the west bank where the river is deeper so that the ships can anchor better. The new colonial city is designed and built in the style of the greatest European cities.
So that's got to be the fortress right there. Okay.
Where?
Over here on the far left.
The construction of the wall around the city begins, and the cathedral is consecrated.
Can you still see the walling areas around the city?
You can see some around the fortress. And then some, like, if you remember over there where we were at.
The construction of the fortress overlooking the Otana River is completed.
It took 65 years.
It's a lot to build,
It is a lot to go.
especially when you only have.
Oh, with that wall.
During the time it attacks the city, bombs, loots, and burns it.
1586.
No, it's sorry.
Spain neglects the city and turns its attention to other cities on the continent, which leads to a growing impoverishment and decline of the population. Many houses are dilapidated and uninhabitable. At last, a wall is built around the northern part of the city to complete the whole enclosure. strong demographic development. Population 25,000 inhabitants. The Treaty of Basel forces Spain to cede Santo Domingo to France.
What are you saying?
Spain restores the city, but then it neglects it again, pressured by the beginning of the conflicts in Latin America. The Dominican Criollos are emancipated from Spain. However, Haiti immediately occupies the country.
That was after their independence.
Battles still happen if there's a giant.
Francisco de Rosario Sanchez and Ramon Matias Mejia
That's the national
raised the
anthem that
flag
we
of the
sing every
Dominican
Really?
Republic in Puerto del Congo.
I think that's kind of cool that you do that twice a week, you said? Do you know the words?
Yeah.
Nice.
The city recovers its former size and population, which is similar to what it was at the end of the 18th century. A bridge is built over the Otama River to connect both sides.
We also pray every Monday and Friday.
Nice.
An earthquake destroys numerous houses and buildings. Homes are created
They get
in
everything
walls
here
and
except
underneath to
tornadoes.
expand the city.
Yeah.
further.
Well, you don't need tornadoes when you got earthquakes and hurricanes.
The city grows beyond the ancient limits of the walled enclosure.
1900.
Cell phone
The American occupation brought with it better infrastructures, such as the construction of the Ulysses Herrera Bridge. From 1930 onwards, the great development of the city of Santo Domingo begins, and large support infrastructures are created. The city opens up to the sea, mainly growing on the west and the north. Nowadays, Santo Domingo currently has a surface area of 2,800 square kilometers, and it is the most populated city of the Caribbean.
Didn't know that. What's going on here? There we go. View from the fortress.
1507 se construyó la Torre del Homenaje, la primera construcción militar importante en América. En años sucesivos se construyeron el resto de dependencias anexas a la torre.
Kimbo's. It's kind of cool.
If you want, you can check out the top before we go down. Careful, don't die. And then we can go all the way down.
Let's go see from the top.
Of course we are. That's where the best views are.
I know, I love a good view. I hate stairs, but I love a good view.
Where are those for?
Probably where they stood. Maybe something like, I don't know. Why?
That's for drainage.
Oh, don't step on it. You'll be okay. Just watch where you step. Look at that big ship turning around.
Maybe if they need to escape, they go down there. Maybe
I want to take the ship to the Puerto Rico now.
Maybe next time.
Always wanted to do a cruise. Okay, so just really quickly to wrap up, this is the Cathedral of Santa Maria la Menor. It's a Gothic-style cathedral built in 1504 by the order of Pope Julius II. It's the headquarters of the Archdiocese of Santo Domingo, and it's actually the let me make sure to get my information correct here. It is the second constructed after one in Greenland in the Americas, but it's actually the oldest existing. So it's still in use. You can see here they're having a ceremony. It was Sunday, so we didn't want to interrupt and didn't film too long.
Later, live here, the first population live here, Taino Indian. The name is the herb that means God flower, gold flower. And the place behind the cathedral. Now we continue the last quotes.
Okay, to kind of wrap everything up here are some images that we took during the day. We did mostly video. It was a wonderful tour. This was the first day I got there on a Sunday afternoon. As you can see from the images, it rained, we got wet, but it was a great trip, or great tour. Our tour guide was amazing. He spoke great English. We really enjoyed it. We had a couple hot dogs, which were really interesting. Prior to the tour, there were hot dogs with like these potato strings on top with a little bit of mustard and whatnot. It was really delicious. And of course, an El Presidente. Great first day, great tour. I loved it. They took us around. We bought some jewelry, did a few taste tests and here and there. But overall, it was well worth the 2,500 Dominican pesos, which I'll pop it up here on the screen how much that is in US dollars. But overall, a great first day. Thanks for joining us. Signing off here. This is Eric with Coffee Teach Travel. Hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and y'all have a great day. Talk to you later.